The Alipore Jail Museum is an iconic historic landmark in Kolkata and ages to more than 100 plus years and narrates stories of so many heroes and patriots of our struggle for freedom. The memories of the place encompasses the stories of freedom fighters and many national heroes and also hundreds of prisoners who fought for the cause of the Indian independence. The stories are inspiring and the place attracts hundreds of viewers who come to visit the place and return with heavy memories of the freedom fighters and with deep respect for them. This monumental museum is now one of the City of Joy's proud possession to offer for anyone visiting Kolkata to take a peek into our history of the struggle for freedom. One can guarantee that anyone interested in history of Indian independence will find this museum as our temple of freedom struggle for so nicely displaying, portraying and visibly narrating our proud past. It is a must visit for all ages, gender and religious backgrounds to visit this unique museum and pay respect to the selfless martyrs and the architects of our struggle against the colonial British for our independence. The area of the place is huge and very well maintained and significantly colored, where the red brick walls stand out and adds to the essence. Within the premises, there are Alipore Jail Press Building, the Central Watchtower, over a dozen buildings which serve as prison cells and wards, and the Alipore Jail Hospital building in addition to the cafeteria and the refreshment shops. There are also provisions to buy mementos and books from the display shops. The place also tells the stories of eminent freedom fighters like Jawaharlal Nehru, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, Dinesh Gupta, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai, Khudiram, that makes the trio of Bengali revolutionary movement, Binoy Badal and Dinesh, to name only a handful. The old cells and the haunting corridors holds memories from the past where thousands of patriots and revolutionary members of India's struggle for independence were held without trial, abused and tortured mercilessly to extract intelligence by the British police and the secret services. Their cries of pains due to unimaginable torture on their bodies and minds still seem to loom large amidst the huge and cry of visitors coming to this memorable museum that throws light on our struggle for independence. There are provisions of seats and resting areas for the spectators, and the whole campus talks of brave heroic deeds which sets an example to all. The area also displays the pictures of the actual jail condition which was there and from where the restoration, and it are really astonishing to see the conditions being transferred to. The prison rooms and the wards are well maintained and some portions are still closed owing to further renovations, and some portion not being fit to handle the crowd and population has been closed. However, during the holiday season, the overwhelming pressure of visitors to the jail also needs to be regulated. Many of these monumental and historical significant buildings are old and not safe to allow huge numbers of visitors to visit or climb all the same, posing a serious risk. Hence, more security monitoring and surveillance needs to be beefed up. The experience visiting the place has been overwhelming and very, very nostalgic. As an Indian, the stories of heroes bring in a lot of sentiments, while the life in the prison conspicuously come out. The area of the gallows created the most sentiment and sad emotions. The chambers also depict the difficult living condition for the prison populations, and the rooms were cramped, spaces lacking fresh air, health, food, natural light, proper health care, and any connection to their loved ones. The different galleries represent various phases and decades of all Indian freedom struggle with vivid details, memoirs, model rare documents, photographs, past used items of the prisoners, statues, pictures, as well as beautifully illustrated posters. It must be acknowledged that the designers of this unique museum has taken a lot of pain and put hard work in making this place transform into a live gallery of the freedom struggle. Every major and minor events associated with independence, historical documentation, old and modern interpretations by learned scholars has been very well represented in an elegant, visitor-friendly manner. The place also had provision for evening light and sound show, and the stories with light and sound is not only thrilling but memorable, heart-wrenching, and fills the mind with pride and joy parallelly while the heroic deeds of the nation is elaborated. The narration and the light works are simply astounding, and each session is packed with overcrowded audience who wish to know and explore the history of freedom struggle through the narration. It is not technically possible to capture the entire freedom struggle movement in an hour show. Yet the presenters have done a commendable job in providing the audience with an emotionally charged, inspirational performance, highlighting major events of the Indian independence movement. The Alipore Jail Museum is truly one of the icons of the city and an exemplary landmark to nurture patriotic feelings, and every person should visit the experience and cherish this place. This is Saikat Kumar Basu reporting from Kolkata Chronicle, Kalinga Chronicle TV. Thank you.